Zeynab Javadli is a famous gymnast from Azerbaijan. She has won medals in European and World Championships. Zeynab became the third wife of a rich Arab Sheikh named Saeed Al Maktoum, who is the nephew of the ruler of Dubai. It is the surprising story of Zeynab Javadli and her difficult marriage to Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum. For 5 years, her life seemed like a fairy tale, but then the Sheikh made her life very difficult. Zeynab cried and asked for help. For the past year, no one has heard anything about her. What happened to her? Why did her rich life in the palace become so unhappy? Let's find out. Zeynab Javadli was born in Baku, the capital city of Azerbaijan, in 1991. She started doing rhythmic gymnastics when she was 9 years old. It is considered late to start in her sport, but Zeynab worked very hard and showed that she had a lot of talent. She went to the Azerbaijan State Academy of Physical Culture and Sport and finished her studies there. Zeynab also did very well in gymnastics competitions. She won a silver medal at the European Championship and a bronze medal at the World Championship. Because of her great skills and achievements, in 2011, Zeynab was included in the world ranking of the best gymnasts in the world. It means she was recognized as one of the strongest gymnasts globally. Zeynab Javadli is not only a talented gymnast, but also very beautiful. She has won the title of Miss Elegance many times at international tournaments. In 2012, Zeynab had to stop her sports career because of an injury, but she didn't give up and quickly started a new career as a coach. She first worked in gymnastics clubs in Turkey and then returned to Baku, where she opened her own gymnastics school for children. In 2015, something unexpected happened. Zeynab went to a bench shooting competition in Gabala, a city in Azerbaijan. She met Sheikh Saeed Al Maktoum, an athlete from Dubai's royal family, at the competition. He was there to represent the UAE. Sheikh Saeed's father had been the ruler of Dubai for 16 years, and now his uncle, Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, is the ruler. She went from being a top gymnast to a successful coach and even opened her own school. Meeting Sheikh Saeed Al Maktoum added an interesting twist to her life. Sheikh Saeed Al Maktoum, though not as successful in sports as Zeynab, participated in several Olympics. Because of his royal connections, he got to carry his team's flag, but he didn't win any big awards. However, he is very rich, owning factories, newspapers, ships, and even the Al-Shabaab soccer club. He also owns race horses that compete in big competitions. Sheikh Saeed met Zeynab at a competition in Gabala and proposed to her a few months later. Even though she knew she would be his third wife, Zeynab agreed to marry him. Sheikh Saeed's first wife was a distant relative, and his second wife was Natalia Aliyeva, who is Belarusian and also has Azerbaijani heritage through her father. When Natalia met Sheikh Saeed, she was working as a waitress in the hotel where he stayed during the competition. When Zeynab and Sheikh Saeed got married, people had mixed feelings about it. Zeynab said she wasn't looking for a prince on purpose and called everything that happened fate. For a long time, their marriage seemed happy. Zeynab had 3 daughters with her husband, lived in a big, fancy mansion, and enjoyed a very comfortable life, like in a fairy tale. She often shared pictures of her glamorous life on social media. However, in 2020, Zeynab posted a video of herself crying and asking for help. Before getting married, their relationship was too short, and Zeynab didn't have enough time to really get to know her husband. She didn't know that Sheikh Saeed quickly lost interest in his wives. Soon, the wives would find themselves trapped in a luxurious but lonely life. Zeynab was more independent than most Arab women, which might have upset the Sheikh. He also might have been unhappy that she didn't have a son. After their third daughter was born, Saeed became distant. He stopped paying attention to Zeynab and visited her less often. Each wife had her own mansion, and the Sheikh only visited them sometimes. Soon, arguments started, and they ended up getting divorced. Unfortunately, Zeynab's troubles didn't stop after the divorce. On social media, she said that people sent by her ex-husband were following her, trying to kidnap her daughters, and threatening to kill her. They also scared her parents. Zeynab admitted she had been living in fear and stress for a year. Her allowance was cut back and then canceled. She also said she faced strong physical and mental pressure. Zeynab said that during her marriage, she was physically and emotionally abused by the house manager. There was a court battle because Sheikh Saeed wanted to keep the children. The court in the UAE sided with the rich and powerful Sheikh since no one wanted to oppose the ruling Al Maktoum family. Zeynab's lawyers then took the case to the United Nations. Sheikh Saeed's lawyers argued that Zeynab was a bad mother. Zeynab feared for her and her children's safety and asked for help from the Azerbaijani embassy to leave Dubai, but they couldn't help her. Eventually, Zeynab's representatives stopped attending the trial. She deleted her Instagram account, where she had been sharing her struggles, but later, she started it again. On her new Instagram, you can see she is with her children, living in a new place. It's not a palace, but it's also not a poor house. It seems Zeynab didn't leave the UAE, but just changed where she lived. Maybe she and the Sheikh agreed, or found another way to work things out, because there are no more scary videos from her on social media. Many women from royal families in the UAE are treated badly, and Zeynab is not the only one who has experienced this. The most famous case was the divorce of Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, and Princess Haya. After 15 years of marriage, they separated. Haya was afraid the ruler would take her children away, so she escaped to London with her son and daughter. She filed for divorce there under European laws and won. The British court ordered Sheikh Mohammed to pay her $730 million. Now, Haya lives in London, but is still afraid that the Dubai ruler might try to get back at her. She and her children have a team of security guards to protect them. Haya's escape received international attention and showed the problem of women's lack of freedom in the Arab world. Zeynab probably knew what might happen to her in the future and how her fairy tale could end. Since she is Muslim, she knew Sharia law would favor her husband. Still, no one deserves this fate. As a foreigner, she should have the right to leave the country, and as a mother, she should have the right to see her children. Azerbaijani women are used to more freedom than what the laws of the Emirates promise, which was a problem for her. If Zeynab had been a typical Oriental woman, she might have accepted everything. But Zeynab was less lucky than Princess Haya and couldn't or was afraid to escape from her husband. So, we can say that it was a Cinderella story with a sad ending. I hope you like this video. What is your opinion about Zeynab's story? Please tell us in the comments. Subscribe to the channel Royal Reveal, give us a like, and see you soon. Thanks for watching.